Strong reasons for living, otherwise known as, having a purpose. And this one, although we will say that no one factor there's no order, there's no number 1 or number 10. It really is different for every single person. But the one thing we have seen a common theme of is that the strong reasons for living factor can drive the desire for the other ones to be executed. So when you have a really deep desire for, whether it's, I know some people, someone recently said to me, I just wanted to see my kids graduate high school. And now they are. And they were terrified because that was their purpose. And I was like, well, you're not going anywhere. So think about their 25th birthday or their 35th birthday. Picture what's next for them. Don't let that scare you. That doesn't mean, your time is expired. So having that purpose and letting it change and watching it change doesn't always have to be about family. It could be about a hobby. It could be, some people really just want to publish a book or paint a painting, but really allowing yourself to connect deeply with your purpose. And for me, I can tell you that is where, we are today. My purpose is to share this information with as many people as I can.
Love that, and it's one of those things too, where somebody had said recently, where if you can't find your purpose, look for your passion, because there you will find your purpose, whatever it is that you're passionate about. That's where you're, and so, like my mom is going to be 94 this year. And so she's like, well, what's the purpose of my life? I was taking care of your father and now your father's gone. And now she's found that people are coming to her to pray and to connect because she's the last one of the family. And so cousins are calling her, and it's giving her such a passion and a purpose. And so doesn't matter what age, what stage, whatever we're talking about, there's always a possibility for a passion and a purpose to emerge. And isn't that one of the things that's delightful about life, waking up to having both of those?
Absolutely.
Being able to live those out. So I love that. So that's awesome.
Yeah, a really fun story from one of the retreats we led this past winter. We were talking about purpose, and trying to identify is hard for some people, really trying to figure out what their purpose is or what their strong reason is. And one of the women, so we started talking about, like, what are your gifts to the world? What are the things that you're really good at? And so she sent a text to her sister and said, what are my gifts to the world? I'm at this retreat and people want to know what my gifts are. And she got the most beautiful text back, almost in tears, sharing with us the kindest words that she had heard from her sister of her gifts from her sister's eyes. And she's like, you know what? I kind of am good at that. So it allowed her to receive something really beautiful in a message, and not like she's searching for compliments, but she really just genuinely was like, I don't even know what to say. And so I encourage people, if they don't know, or they really feel like alone in that, send a note or, ask a few trusted loved ones, and chances are you're going to hear some pretty unexpected and some pretty wonderful things that they see in you. And maybe that'll just be the starting point for the brainstorm of really where you want to go with your strong reasons.
And I can imagine that would just be a spark that might fuel the flame of that passion, for people, especially if they ask a couple people and they're starting to hear a similar theme, because chances are they will.
Absolutely. Yep. So that's one little activity we loved that came out of that work, that of retreat, and that person. What a great idea.